What's up guys, my name is Zero Heroes and welcome back to more World of Tanks replay specifically. Now today we have the pleasure of watching Tatich, as we all know him. I have of course featured him in a good couple of replays, and today he's playing on the Ends map and he is in a top tier matchmaking, so very good. And I think he's the game's going, but I think he's, I don't know, changing music or getting something to eat. There he goes. Off he goes. So he is today, yes, playing in Ensk in a tier 8 match. Of course, very good for this vehicle. And he is playing in the SU-101, the tier 8 Russian tank destroyer. And let me tell you first of all that this vehicle is now very good. Recently, since it's had its buff, because recently before in the old patches this vehicle was not very good with its armor and its mobility and its guns, so it has certainly got buffed in the recent patches, and let me tell you, this thing is a beast. Now I'll just give you a quick wee spoiler that this, at the start of the game, it's quite slow, so what I'll do is I'll be going over, you know, statistics about this vehicle and what's good and what's bad about it while you watch Tatich in the SU-101. So, well, you can already see off that the gun is not that good. Well, the accuracy isn't that good anyways, but let's concentrate on the tank itself. Now, the DPM is 2185 DPM, which is quite good for a tank destroyer, tier 8. And he is using the 122mm gun. As you can see, a nice 466 roll there. But he is using the top gun in this, which is a 122mm gun, which does 440 alpha and 250mm of penetration, which is really good for its tier. And of course, if he needs to use that 2 key, which by the way he doesn't use any heat in this round, actually he does towards the end, but that's just because he runs out of AP ammo. But and if he does need to use heat, that is 340mm of heat ammunition. Now, I actually forgot to say, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Oh no, slightly misjudged at point near by Tatich, but that is okay. He will get his revenge. But as you can see, the team is not doing so well with a 5-4 situation at the moment. Anyway, going back to the gun, yes, as you can see that if he does resort to heat, then yes, he can. It is very powerful. Now the HE is 530, but only in 68mm of penetration. It's not bad, but it's not excellent, so it's okay. Now, the reload time is 12.8 seconds, but I think Tatich might have equipment on the tank. Well, he does have binoculars and camo, but of course that's got nothing to do with the gun, but I'm sure his reload is quicker. The aiming time is 2.40, but of course again due to equipment it might be faster. Now actually that was that he was judging that shot there in a 53 TP, and it wasn't bad, and it's already 7-7, and Tatich hasn't done that much damage so far, but don't worry, like I said, it'll climb up. There you go, a nice 468 damage into the Leo. Anyway, the dispersion in when moving is 0.12, which is not bad at all, because the mobility did actually get buffed in this tank when the patches did get up. Now let me just now moving on to the armor, because I don't want to talk about ages going into this. The armor is very, very good. Well, it's got 1100 hit points, which is alright for tier 8. A few vehicles like the Scorpion only have 50 more hit points, so it's not bad. But the hull armor is 150 at the front, the sides are 90, and the rear is 40. But really, I'm just going to take control of the camera. If you really hit, if you think of it, if you really hit there or there, even tier 9s and some tier 10s actually struggle to hit this vehicle at the sides. At the front of, sorry, I meant the front of the vehicles, because it really is quite hard to penetrate this vehicle now. And look at that, some Russian armor bounces off the rear of the tank, but he does actually manage to get penned there by the Jag Panther 4, but you know, who cares? a nice good ramming, and then a big shot into him to finish off the Jagd Panzer IV. Now, as you can see, the game has gone really quickly. It's already at 13-4, but let me tell you, this game does get very, very intense towards the end, and this is what I'm meaning. So, that the enemy SU-1, well, I'll actually quickly tell you more about the vehicle. Now, the shell cost is 1,065. The potential damage overall is 12,328, and the max, I would say the shell velocity is 850. So not too good on that vehicle there. But as you can see, there you go, a nice finish off to the 53 TP. Now he's now had to resort to his heat rounds because he has run out of AP, but very clever move here, which he does switch to HE, because he is now a 1v1 situation where that SU-130 PM has actually done very well for himself. He's now on 9 kills and Tatic's on 7 kills, so this could be a really tough situation. I was actually on the edge of my seat when watching this the first time. So yes, now more about the vehicle, that the terrain on hard is 0.96, medium 1.15, and the soft is 1.92, which is not bad, of course, but when you're on that soft terrain, the vehicle does move slower, as you saw earlier within the gameplay. Now, going on to the gun itself, well, the gun depression is 3 degrees of gun depression. That is awful. You cannot even go on the tiniest of hills, on the tiniest of ridges, and depress your gun. It's horrible. This thing is a very happy tank. The gun elevation is 18.30, which is actually quite good. The gun traverse is 26.5. Now the gun elevation, that means the gun going to the right and to the left, is -10 and 12. And the gun traverse is 27.11. Now, the view range on this is 350, which is quite bad. Yes, that's very bad for a tier 8 tank. I mean, most tier 8 TDs are packing maybe about 380, maybe close to 400. Well, this thing is 350. So you're definitely going to put binoculars on and definitely make sure your crew skills are really, really good. Now, as you can see, this is a very tense moment for Tatic right now. I'm sure he's sweating right now. But he's actually done very well. He's on 3,299 damage. He's done 2,645 damage blocked, and not very much assistance, but that's okay. And I don't know what he's doing there. I guess he was maybe checking around him, I guess. But there, oh my god, there he is. Okay, he puts a nice HE shell in with a nice high roll. The SU bounced with, so I used T and the track absorbed it, and now it's just all a matter of just finishing it off. There we go, a nice HE round it to the face. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Tatic in the tier 8 Russian TD, the SU-101. I have to say, this vehicle is quite something, but let me tell you that SU did do very well for himself. But I guess that's really it for this video, I guess. That sounds really depressing, me saying that, but that's Tatic on his 8 kills, 4,399 damage done, 3,165 damage done, so it is very good that he has done very well. I'm trying to find, there we go. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that was Tatic in the SU-101. Now let's go to the results and see how well he did. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the results. So you got an ace tanker, he got a Radley Walters for his 8 kills, was it? Yes, for his 8 kills. And a Top Gun for his 6 kills, but of course he got 9 kills, and of course he got a Steel Wall as well for his, what was it, his 3,165 damage blocked, and he did actually get the most damage on his team, but he didn't quite beat the SU. Now, good props to that SU as well, Michael 001. If you are watching this video, well played to you, but unfortunately you've there's always that one overpowered Russian. Now, they say that the SU is overpowered, but it's not really. As you can see that the SU-101, I think, is clearly better in that situation. But, of course, the SU did have the advantage of having a turret, while Tactics didn't. But the SU did play the stupid move by using heat and shooting straight into the tracks, while Tactics used HE and shot into a lightly armored target with a nice high roll. So that was very well played to Tactics there. But of course he did do very well, the SU, with almost 5,000 damage, which is beating Tactics, but of course this is all about Tactics. Now Tactics did do a nice 4,399 damage done. He did get 1,436 experience done, which is actually more than his team and the enemy team combined. Moving on to the detailed reports, and he did actually make a nice good credits, a nice hefty bunch of credits, 32,000 or 30 credits, and that's with a premium account. And even without a premium account, he would have probably just made a nice 10k credits there. So there you go, that is Tactic in the SU-101, and he said victory saved. I think so as well. I think at the very last moment, towards the end of the replay, it was very exciting, and I hope you guys did enjoy it as well. Anyway guys, this is going to do it for this video. I hope you did like it, and what do you guys think of the SU-101? Do you think it's do you think that because of its buff now it's overpowered, or do you think it's balanced now, or do you think it's still quite underpowered, which I don't think so at all. But tell me what you think in the comments down below, and as always, I'd like to thank you so much for watching and all your support, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, and goodbye.